today I am bringing you along to SeaWorld Orlando for a big 2021 update. Right now the Seven Seas Food Festival is in full swing. This is one of my favorite food festivals in Orlando and I've covered it for the last 2 years. Today SeaWorld has invited me out for a special event to show you more of the food festival, more behind the scenes, and of course after that hopefully we'll go ride some rides and enjoy this beautiful day at SeaWorld, so come on. This is my third year in a row attending and covering the Seven Seas Food Festival here at SeaWorld Orlando. This year it is the largest food festival in the Orlando area with over 200 distinct food and drink items. We're gonna start out today with a special tasting event, trying some chef favorites, some of the newest and hottest items for this year's festival. After the tasting, we're gonna head out into the park because there is a special Mardi Gras celebration going on here at SeaWorld. We're gonna ride some rides, we're gonna have some fun, and have a great day here at SeaWorld Orlando. Let's get started tasting some of these delicious dishes.
Hey, hello! Welcome to the Seven Seas Festival! Come on over!
We're gonna start out with the Korean BBQ lamb ribs. This is a new item. And goat cheese croquettes, also a new item. These smell amazing. Like already I'm hungry just smelling them. The goat cheese croquettes, oh my gosh, look at all the cheese that popped out. Wow! That is hot and melty with the honey. All right, let's try this.
Kazinga!
Flavor pop!
That's the new flavor
one.
pump. Yes, like BAM!
Oh my gosh,
Kazinga.
that's really good, really good. Here we have the margarita in a bag. This is the most summery thing ever. It's like a fun juice pack for adults. It's delicious. Honestly, this is so tasty and good. It uses the flavored straw that adds a ton of flavor to the drink. This is such a fun summery thing and you can walk around with it and just be like, I'm just drinking my margarita in a bag, no big deal. The next thing we're gonna try are the giant tempura prawns and crispy pork belly bites. These are two more new items this year. Okay, those prawns look good. They've got sea urchin aioli and fresh lime. These look really good. Crispy pork belly bites with sweet soy and ginger glaze. We're now looking at the ribs, the pork belly, and the prawns. Look at this. If that's not a lovely display, I don't know what is. It's time to dig in for some more food. Going in for the Korean barbecue lamb ribs. These lamb ribs have like a sweet glaze. They are so tender. They are so savory. Look at the meat. You can see how moist it is and tender. The pork belly bites are soft, tender, so fatty. Another sweet glazed item. The rice is perfect. I love sesame seeds, so I'm super down for this. I like that they added a little ginger in just to spice things up. I love this dish. This is good. Next up, we're gonna try two new options. Lobster mac and cheese and jackfruit sloppy joes. That's gonna be the vegetarian option.
Yes, ma'am. Did you want to try both?
Yes, please. Oh, look at that cheesy lobstery goodness. Let's try a prawn. Really meaty, large prawns, full of flavor, not too fishy. The breading tastes kind of light and nice. Another winner. May I present to you the lobster mac and cheese? I love lobster. I love mac and cheese. Really creamy, a lot of lobster for your money. And speaking of money, you can also get a sampler lanyard where you will save probably about 40% off paying individually for items, and it doesn't matter how expensive the items are, they're all one punch on the lanyard. One vegetarian option here is a jackfruit slider. I've actually never had jackfruit. I know this is a really popular vegetarian option at a lot of places. Let's give it a try. That is a chipotle flavoring. I don't care for chipotle myself. I feel like the texture of the jackfruit is just like a sloppy joe. I would not know the difference if you didn't tell me that was jackfruit or just meat. I wouldn't know the difference, but I don't like chipotle. But if you do, you will like it because it is a good chipotle flavor. That's just not my bag. So we're gonna get a Tito's Palms. We've tried both of the specialty cocktails here. Oh, thank you so much. The cocktails are fruity, light, perfect for a warm, summery day here at SeaWorld Orlando. Now, it's February, and I'm saying summery because that's Florida. Really fruity, really nice. The final item that I haven't tried from here, our little preview event right now, is white chocolate raspberry cheesecake in a cone. It's cheesecake in a cone. The inside there, It's just cheesecake in a cone. It's actually really good. I'm not the biggest cheesecake lover, but it's actually really light and delicious. The fruitiness kind of like takes it up a notch. I'm actually gonna eat the whole thing. I like it a lot. Here's a sampling of some of the events coming up to SeaWorld Orlando this year. One of my favorite things here, honestly, is the variety and array of festivals that they have, and they're all really fun. I've done them all. The one I hadn't done was New Year's Eve, but I did that this year and it was amazing. So right now we're at Seven Seas Food Festival, and that runs through May 9th, Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. Electric Ocean Remix, I'm so happy to see that's gonna come back. The Craft Beer Festival, that's such a great summer festival. Halloween, Christmas, and New Year's Eve. And there's a bonus, I don't know if we want to call it a festival, but festivities going on starting today that I just found out about, and that's a little Mardi Gras celebration. So I'm gonna head over and see what's going on, what they have. I don't know what to expect. This is sort of a brand new thing. It's not even up on the wall. Let's go check it out. They're even playing Mardi Gras music throughout the park, but we're gonna find the actual festivities. Wild Arctic Plaza is where a lot of this is taking place. Passing over here by Seafire Grill, and live music is back. Woohoo! That's so great. That's awesome. All right, so we're gonna cross the bridge, head over towards the stadium. There's Icebreaker, glistening in the sunlight. Actually, the water's glistening in the sunlight, but so is Icebreaker. I've seen some photos online of it testing recently. If we catch it testing today, that would be so cool. I see a lot going on there. I actually think I see the ride vehicles there. Oh my gosh, yeah, check that out. Let's see if we can get some mega zoom going on. Test dummies in the ride vehicles, like those water dummies. I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. Cool. That might mean they may test. Oh, it just moved. Come on, give us what we want. Maybe if I look away and act subtle. I'm not looking. I'm not looking. I'm definitely looking. Right up ahead is the Wild Arctic area, and we can already see and hear the Mardi Gras celebrations, but I'm actually really excited to see Icebreaker on the tracks for the first time in person. And see those water dummies in there. Those hold the weight, like to test as if humans were riding. I think we found it. Live music, dancing, fun, a giant SeaWorld Mardi Gras sign. This is great. I think I see beads too. Thank you so much. Thank you. And it wouldn't be Mardi Gras without some beads. Woo! That's a good time. Look at this. You know, we see stilt walkers a lot in the parks, but we don't see bouncing stilt people a lot. I don't actually know that I've ever seen that. That's cool as heck. Obviously you got the muscles to do those jumps. You guys, that was awesome. Right in front of the Glacier Bar, there's a huge Mardi Gras party going on. There are dancers, stilt walkers. There was a brass band playing. In between the brass band, there's a DJ and dancing. And there's gonna be a pop-up parade, which is really, really cool. And they're giving out beads. How fun is that? Also, we tried some of the hits, some of the brand new items and festival favorites at that tasting event earlier. But we have this lanyard to try more today and on future visits. I like to visit Seven Seas Food Festival multiple times, and I recommend you do too if you can, so that you can try different things over different visits. Just adds to the fun. Now all this fun is happening right in front of the Glacier Bar. I was out here when it opened, like that week that it opened, and I showed you some of the samplings, and they are delicious. Glacier Bar has all sorts of specialty drinks that are exclusive just to this bar. They've got craft cocktails on tap. They're so delicious. I also tried some food here last time I was here that was really good. And the frozen Jack and Coke actually counts as a punch on the sampler lanyard. So we're gonna try that out because I didn't try that last time. It is a smaller size than the full size, but it's still a really nice size, and it's a great way to try this frozen yumminess. If you wanna check out the Glacier Bar menu, you can hold your phone up and see it right there. There's nothing like a Coke slushy drink to cool you off when it is this warm out. Just saw Icebreaker Testing. I just saw it happening. Oh my gosh, there it is! It's happening! That is so exciting to see Icebreaker Testing. And there it goes again. It's not going all the way up, it's just still in testing, so. We get to see the rollbacks, that's cool. Orlando has a few major roller coasters set to open in 2021, and Icebreaker is one of them. I've been watching the construction of Icebreaker from the ground up, and I've been so excited to see every bit of progress. And now to see it on the track, running and testing, is so exciting for me. I love seeing this, just seeing the progress and like watching it roll up and roll back as they're testing and tweaking and refining. I can see inside the sort of launch, takeoff, and loading platforms. Also, there's still some construction walls up, but it's looking really good.
You don't even know. I can make your hands.
Let me hear you.
Said I can make your hands.
Oh, no way. She is just a hop in a unicycle. Oh, we're having some fun right here at SeaWorld. Can somebody make some noise one time?
Woo!
Now, folks, I got a special treat for you guys here today.
Ladies and gentlemen.
We're getting ready to that Mardi Gras spirit, if you know what I mean. Come on now.
Turn it down.
For the SeaWorld Brass Band!
Woo! Now, if you notice, the instruments have coverings over the parts of the horn where air comes out. And I really like how they put a glittery one. They're sort of decorated them up. And now we've spent a good chunk of the day trying delicious foods, checking out the fun Mardi Gras celebration. I think it is time to ride some rides. Let's go check out wait times and see if we can get on anything. Because it's warm outside, I ducked into one of the aquariums where you can see fish from underwater. You can cool off and look at some of the tanks. Wow, look at that! And they're just swimming right above you, and just the cool, soothing water sounds and the light. It's just really like, it just cools you down and soothes you. There are a few of these areas where you can duck undercover, look at aquariums from underground, from underwater, and get an awesome view and cool off. I've been trying so long to ride Journey to Atlantis, and it looks like it's actually running today. So let's hurry up and get our stuff in a locker and ride. GoPro's all that's coming with me. I can't even tell you how excited I am to be getting on Journey to Atlantis. It's been so very long. Also, there are fans in this queue, which feels great. Ooh, wet seat. Oh boy. It looks very wet in here. Very wet. Oh boy. Ah!
sudden slowdown at the bottom of the hill.
Here we go. Here we go. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Oh. We got the drop. That is awesome. That is awesome. And that's not all, there's still more. But that's the big drop, and it is so fun. This ride is part dark ride, part roller coaster, part water ride. 3 parts in one. All awesome. I am soaked, completely soaked. Here we go. Second lift. We're going up the second hill. Here we go. If you look at like how drenched this boat is, if you could see, my arms are just soaked. More soaked. The water definitely flies up and into the boat. The boat is soaked. I am soaked. That's dry. That's wet. We soaked. Worth it though. Worth it. Let's see. Maybe we can dry off on a roller coaster. I don't know. We can try. We got the GoPro and stuff's already in a locker, so might as well go for it. SeaWorld does have these dryers after rides like this in Infinity Falls where you get totally soaked and you can pay $5 and get dried off, but I think hopefully we can find a better way to dry off. Look at that sunset. Ride time for Kraken is 15 minutes. I rented a locker, one of those like all day lockers, even though there are just a few hours of the park being open, because I figure let's give this a go and see what we can ride. So let's give Kraken a go. We're gonna ride it during the sunset, I think. I really think a nice ride on Kraken will dry me right off. Pretty much a walk on right now, which is great. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. Put this on. There's this and this. Double. We got this and this. How does this go? Where does this go? What happens here? I don't know. Okay, here we go. Yeah. Get that nice and quick down. Front row. This is one of those rides where you can't help but dangle your feet. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Oh boy. Sunset, this is so beautiful. Put this in. Put everything inside my shirt, all my lanyards, so they don't fly off. Here we go. That was awesome.
Please remain seated until the coaster comes to a complete stop inside the station. Unfasten your seatbelt and wait for instructions from the attendant. Thank you.
That's good stuff. Good stuff. Terrifying good stuff. Alright, let's unlock and fasten. Get to stepping. Oh boy. That is what I call air by roller coaster. Ding. Hi, I'm back. And now it's evening and it's just beautiful. The park really shines at night. Last year the meatballs were one of my favorite items. They're here at the Italian market, the Palermo Fontina cheese meatballs. I highly recommend those. I think I'm gonna try something new and try the rigatoni. And then something I know I like, a Peroni. Rigatoni Peroni, sounds good. And the rigatoni is a new item this year. All the items that are new have this word new next to them to help you know they're new. The Peroni tap was actually out, so I went next door to the Polynesian booth and got a longboard lager. That works. Now let's try this rigatoni. Even though now we don't have a beer that rhymes with rigatoni, it still works. It looks really good and smells really good. Got cheese on top and all sorts of yummy. The pesto is so good in there, wow. By the way, this look is brought to you by getting soaked on Atlantis and sweating all day. I call it theme park glow.
Boys and girls, we hope that you've had fun today as you've explored SeaWorld. The park will be closing for the day in 30 minutes. Once again, SeaWorld will close for the day in 30 minutes. Thank you, and we hope you enjoy the rest of your evening.
If you want to see a map of the festival, you should be able to hold your phone up to that. I got you covered. And also the concerts. There are going to be live concerts, and we didn't even touch on that today, but I will definitely be back for that because that is so exciting. It's just one of those things where like it's hard to do it all in one day. It's one of those things that I think warrants repeat visits. Get a sampling lanyard and just keep coming back and then experiencing the concerts. As I'm wrapping up a really fun day, I want to thank SeaWorld Orlando once again for inviting me to the event earlier today, where I got to try some of the newest and best of this year's 7 Seas Food Festival items. I loved being able to try those new items. I really feel like they knocked it out of the park, and most importantly, sharing them with all of you. As I mentioned, I have covered this event for the past 2 years, and I plan to keep covering it because it is just fun and delicious. And I always make extra trips out with or without camera just to have fun and enjoy the food. Part of the fun is taking your sampler lanyard, walking around to the booths and just trying whatever catches your fancy. Like, oh, that sounds good. Let me try some of this, let me try some of that. Whatever you try will probably be good, and either way, it's still fun to try new things. Just to recap on everything going on here at SeaWorld Orlando in February 2021, because there is a lot. 7 Seas Food Festival is going on Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays now through May 9th. And February 15th and 16th. Their Mardi Gras celebration is going on February 12th through 16th and 19th through 21st. They also do have a Celebrate Valentine's Day at Shark's Underwater Grill, Friday, February 12th through Monday, February 15th, so this weekend. I was just checking the website to make sure I got everything correctly, but you can definitely double check on the SeaWorld Orlando website for all the dates and information you need. SeaWorld does still require reservations to visit the park, so you just want to go on their website. It's really easy, and so far I've never had an issue getting a pass for a day I want. If you're not following me on Instagram, you might want to hop over there. I post about special things, extra things, upcoming things, lots of things. But for now, I think that's a wrap on a really, really great day. What I love about SeaWorld Orlando is exactly this. I can come here for a food festival, try a ton of food, a ton of drinks, have a beautiful time on a gorgeous day, and ride amazing rides, ride coasters, dark rides. Like, there's a good variety of rides. There are also like family rides, there's Sesame Street. There's just so much variety here, and I think more than people probably realize if you haven't been here in a while. There's always a ton of fun coming up on the channel, so make sure you stay tuned, and if you're new, please subscribe to join in all the fun. I'm sending you all a ton of love. Thank you so much for being part of this and being here with me. I'll see you for the next video, and until then, as always, stay enthused. Bye.